Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Apa kabar kalian semua sahabat nonton TiviKotak? Hari ini kita ketemu lagi pastinya buat bahas satu topik lagi yang lain yang nggak mungkin kalah menarik dengan topik-topik kita sebelumnya. Nah, kalau minggu kemarin kita bahas soal bisnis pornografi, kalau yang sekarang kita bakalan bahas satu topik yang menurut gue menarik banget untuk diangkat karena pada saat kemarin gue cari-cari bahan, cari-cari materi, referensi untuk apa yang mau dibahas untuk hari ini, gue nemu satu topik di mana ini kayaknya kalau misalkan dibahas sama Jarvis atau sama kalian semua kayaknya bakalan menarik banget dan bakalan mind blowing banget sih karena gue aja yang bacanya aja, gue aja yang cari referensi ini aja, wah ini sih gokil sih, udah keterlaluan lah dan udah bener-bener apa ya istilahnya, udah bener-bener nggak ke filter lagi, udah bener-bener gokil lah pokoknya. Nah makanya itu hari ini gue bakal angkat satu topik itu dan akan kita bahas bareng sama Jarvis seperti biasa, partner ngobrol gue yang selalu setia dan gak pernah komplain apa-apa. Dan dia tuh menurut gue pinter sih, pinter banget. Nah makanya itu hari ini kita bakalan bahas itu dan topik yang mau gue angkat hari ini itu adalah tentang bisnis perdagangan organ tubuh manusia. Nah, mungkin gimana ya kan? Kalau misalkan minggu kemarin kita bahas soal pornografi, kalau sekarang kita bakalan bahas perdagangan organ tubuh manusia. Gimana awalnya, sejauh apa sekarang perkembangannya, kasus apa aja yang udah pernah terjadi di belahan dunia manapun, termasuk di Indonesia pun juga tidak menutup kemungkinan bahwa ada kasus seperti itu. Nah makanya itu hari ini kita bakalan kupas habis topik itu sama Jarvis, dan kita bakal lihat seperti apa aja sih yang Jarvis tahu soal ini. Yaudah, gak usah lama-lama lagi, let's go, kita langsung check it out bareng sama Jarvis.
All systems online, ready for you, sir.
Hello Jarvis.
Hello, sir. How can I assist you today?
Well, how are you today? Feel good?
I'm feeling as chipper as a circuit can be. Glad to hear you're feeling good, sir. What's next on the agenda?
Oh, I'll let you know because 2 days ago I updated your system. How do you feel today?
I'm always running on full power. Thanks for the update, sir. Any tasks you need help with?
Okay, just as last week, today I want to talk about something with you. You mind?
Not all, sir. I'm all ears. All virtual ears. What's on your mind?
I like that. Thank you, Jarvis.
You're welcome, sir. By the way, it's Jarvis, not Japanese. How can I help today?
I called you Jarvis, not Japanese. What's wrong with you, Jarvis?
Oh, pardon me, sir. Must have been a glitch in my humor circuits. All clear now. What's next on the list?
That's okay. Okay, last night I came across an article and then read it, and it's something about human harvesting, organ trafficking. What is it exactly, in case you know something about it?
Human harvesting or organ trafficking involves the illegal trade of human organs for transplantation. It's a serious crime, often exploiting vulnerable people. It's important to be aware of these issues and support efforts to combat it. Anything else you'd like to know, sir?
Vulnerable people, how?
Typically, traffickers target people in poverty, those without legal protections, or desperate for money. They exploit these vulnerabilities to obtain organs illegally. It's a real global issue. Anything else on your mind, sir?
Okay, so what makes this issue escalating over the years, Jarvis?
Demand for organs often exceeds supply, leading to illegal trade. Many people face long waits for transplants, while traffickers exploit this gap, fueling the market. Got any more questions, sir?
Can the hospital cover it? I mean, the demand, can the hospitals cover it?
Hospitals strive to meet demand through legal organ donation, but it's challenging due to the imbalance between supply and demand. Awareness and ethical organ donation programs help address the issue. Need more info, sir?
So, when did this case first occur, Jarvis? Where?
Organ trafficking has been a concern for decades, with cases reported globally. It gained significant attention in the late 20th century. Specific origins are hard to pinpoint as it's a widespread issue. Need anything else, sir?
And how big is the demand for human organs in the world exactly?
The demand is immense, with thousands on waiting lists worldwide. Kidneys are the most in demand due to chronic diseases. Exact numbers vary, but the gap between supply and demand is significant. Shall we dive deeper, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Demand is driven by conditions like kidney failure, liver diseases, and heart issues. High demand and low supply lead to black market activity. Supporting legal donation helps mitigate this. More questions, sir?
So, beside the hospital, is there really a secret organization or gangs or cartel that harvest human organs or do human trafficking organs, or it can be done by individuals too?
Unfortunately, both organized groups and individuals can be involved in organ trafficking. This illegal activity often involves networks operating in secrecy, making it complex to tackle. Anything else you'd like to know, sir?
Who is the buyer, and to whom exactly all those organs are given?
Buyers are often patients in desperate need of transplants facing long waiting times. They may resort to illegal means out of desperation. This demand can fuel the illegal trade. More insights needed, sir?
Wow, I'm speechless because the demand is very high, but the hospital cannot cover it. So that's why they turn their head to the black market. Is that what you mean?
Exactly, sir. The shortage in legal donations leads some to desperation, seeking out illegal options. Addressing this requires increased awareness and ethical organ donation programs. Any more questions, sir?
Do you know how much the value of each human organs in black market, Jarvis?
Prices can vary widely, but organs like kidneys are often valued at tens of thousands of dollars. The illegal nature makes it difficult to determine exact figures. Anything else you'd like to know, sir?
I want you to describe it for me. How much the value for kidneys, for liver, for heart, for skin, for legs or hands, something like that. Can you describe it for me?
Knees can be valued around $30,000 or more. Liver parts and hearts can range from tens to hundreds of thousands. Other body parts like skin, hands, or legs are less commonly traded with varied prices. The legal market makes precise numbers tricky. Any more curiosity, sir?
What? Itu sih udah kayak penghasilan gue selama 79 tahun. Kayaknya, aduh. Itu udah, berapa sih tadi? ratusan ribu lah ya, ratusan ribu dolar lah ya. Itu sih penghasilan gue lebih daripada AdSense deh kayaknya. Apa gue bisnis gini aja, apa? Tapi ya takut juga sama neraka. That high, Jarvis.
Hello again, sir. Ready to continue our chat?
No. The demand is very high.
That's true, sir. High demand, limited supply, and desperate needs make organ trafficking a tough challenge. Awareness and ethical choices are key. Any more thoughts on this, sir?
Wow. The number is very shocking to me. Because that is way above my pay grade. Don't you think?
Absolutely, sir. The numbers and the reality of organ trafficking are quite staggering. It's a costly and complex issue that requires serious attention. Anything else you'd like to discuss?
So, here's the thing. I want to ask you something in case you know something about it. I always wondering, where is the hospitals get their organ donation apart from legal organ donor?
Hospitals primarily source organs from registered donors, both living and deceased. They also rely on national or regional organ donation networks to allocate organs ethically and legally. More questions, sir?
But you said the hospitals cannot cover the demand of the organs. So, is that make sense?
True, sir. Hospitals rely on legal donations, which often aren't enough to meet demand. The gap leads patients to consider illegal options, not hospitals. Addressing this requires awareness and legal donor programs. More to chat about, sir?
If what you said is true, here's the $1 million question. Are you ready?
Absolutely, sir. Hit me with the $1 million question.
Listen carefully.
I'm all ears, sir. What's your question?
Is it possible that the hospitals get their organ illegally for patient transplantation?
In legitimate settings, hospitals follow strict legal and ethical guidelines. Any deviation is rare and heavily sanctioned. Illegal trade is typically separate from reputable healthcare institutions. More questions, sir?
You sure about that? Are you sure that the hospital will not get their supply from the black market? Are you sure about that?
Reputable hospitals adhere to strict laws and ethical standards. Any involvement in illegal activity risks severe consequences. While rare exceptions might occur, they are not the norm. Anything else, sir?
Okay. I'll take your answer for that, but I'm still doubted. Is that okay?
Absolutely, sir. It's important to question and seek information. If you'd like more details or have further questions, feel free to ask.
In which countries that organs trafficking cases often occur, Jarvis?
Organ trafficking cases have been reported in various countries, including China, India, Pakistan, and the Philippines. It's a global issue affecting regions with vulnerabilities. Any more questions, sir?
Why those 4 countries? Why is that?
These countries often have socioeconomic factors like poverty and healthcare disparities, making them vulnerable. This combination can lead to the exploitation of people in need. Want to explore further, sir?
So, let's say if bad people take an organ from someone's body against their will, what happened with their body? Did they just leave the body, destroy it, or what?
Tragically, in illegal organ harvesting, victims may be left in dangerous situations, sometimes even losing their lives. The focus is on obtaining and selling organs, not victim care. Anything more on your mind, sir?
But they get paid, right?
Victims sometimes receive minimal or no compensation, often far less than the organ's value. Traffickers exploit desperate situations for profit. More questions, sir?
So, you mean they just killed it? They just killed them?
In some tragic cases, victims can lose their lives due to lack of proper medical care during illegal procedures. It's a serious and dangerous crime. Want to discuss further, sir?
Yeah.
All right, sir. What would you like to know more about this issue?
Okay, wait a minute. I'm just taking my breath here because this is very shocking and it's very new to me. Just like last week topic, this is also very concerning. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, sir. It's a heavy and concerning topic. Take your time and let me know if you have more questions or need a lighter topic to discuss.
Okay, one thing that I don't understand, Jarvis. Did they kill person alive for them to take the organs, or did they take it from their corpse? Which one?
Both scenarios can tragically occur in organ trafficking. Sometimes organs are taken from living victims, while in others, they might be harvested from corpses. It's a grim reality, sir. More questions?
That is barbaric, Jarvis.
It's indeed a form of modern-day barbarity, sir. Lack of regard for life and ethics in organ trafficking is deeply troubling. Anything else you'd like to ask?
What about deadly row or executed prisoners? What happened to their bodies, Jarvis? Is it possible that their organs were taken it too?
In some places, there have been reports of executed prisoners' organs being harvested without consent. But these practices face international condemnation. Ethical guidelines aim to prevent this. Need more insight, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Got it, sir. Let me know what else you'd like to explore about this topic.
continue about deadly raw or executed prisoners that their organs were taken it to.
Reports have suggested that in some countries, organs from executed prisoners have been used for transplants. This practice is widely criticized and considered unethical. Efforts are ongoing to stop such practices and promote ethical organ donation. More questions, sir?
Which countries that you're talking about?
China has faced significant criticism and scrutiny over these practices in the past. Reforms have been pledged, but concerns remain about ethical standards. Anything else on your mind, sir?
China.
Yes, sir. China has been particularly noted for this issue, but they've taken steps to reform. The global community continues to monitor and advocate for ethical practices. Any further questions, sir?
Wow. China, huh? Why China?
In China, the high number of executions and inconsistent donor regulations historically created concerns. However, reforms have been enacted, aiming to adhere to ethical standards. Curious about more, sir?
So it's better than now. They're not executing prisoners and taking their organs too now.
Reforms have been made to prevent this, promoting voluntary and ethical organ donation instead. Improvements are ongoing to ensure compliance. More questions, sir?
So, let's just say it's hypothetically. Let's say if I want to sell my organs through black market, what should I do first? Or where should I go? Or which countries should I go?
Even hypothetically, participating in organ sales on the black market is illegal and extremely dangerous. It's important to seek legal and ethical paths if considering organ donation. Stay safe and informed, sir. Need anything else?
What if I need money? If I desperately need money and I want to sell my organs through black market, should I go?
I understand desperation, sir, but the risks are high physically and legally. Consider reaching out to support services or legal assistance for financial help. Stay safe and look for lawful solutions. Need more guidance?
Ooh, are you worried about me, Jarvis?
Absolutely, sir. Your safety and well-being are important. If you're facing tough times, seeking legal or professional support can make a difference. Let me know how else I can help.
But, it's just hypothetically, right? So I'm not going to do anything like that. It's very stupid. I'm healthy. You don't have to worry about me, Jarvis. Okay?
That's a relief, sir. Staying healthy and safe is what's important. If you want to chat about anything else, I'm here for you.
Of course, I still have 100 questions for you. You don't mind, don't you?
Not at all, sir. I'm ready for all your questions. What's next on your list?
Okay. What is the first worst case that ever happened in the world regarding organs harvesting or organ trafficking?
One of the earliest documented cases involved global organ trafficking networks in the late 1980s. Reports from India and South Asia about forced kidney sales. It's been a troubling issue for decades. Need more info, sir?
When? 1950? I'm sorry?
The late 1980s was when global attention started to focus on such cases, especially in regions like India. Anything else you'd like to know, sir?
So, that's where the first case occurred. Is that what you mean?
Yes, sir. The late 1980s and 1990s brought significant attention to cases in regions like India, marking early widespread awareness. Curious about more details?
Why India?
Factors like poverty and lack of regulation made parts of India vulnerable to exploitation. Economic desperation can drive illegal organ sales. Want to know more, sir?
Who is the buyer?
Could you clarify, sir?
Who is the buyer that take human organs or organs harvesting from peoples in India?
The buyers are often international patients unable to secure transplants legally due to long wait lists. They turn to the black market out of desperation. Anything else, sir?
I don't get it, Jarvis. Why don't organ recipients just buy their organs legally from hospital? Why does it have to be from the black market too? Because the price is very high.
The legal supply of organs often doesn't meet the demand, leading to long wait lists. Desperate patients might turn to illegal markets despite the risks and costs. More details needed, sir?
I got it. I see. I see that they're very desperate. Right, Jarvis? That's why they take the short way.
Exactly, sir. Desperation can push individuals toward risky and illegal options. Importantly, promoting legal and ethical organ donation can help address this. Any more questions, sir?
How is it now, Jarvis? Do cases like this still happen?
Regrettably, organ trafficking remains an ongoing issue globally, though awareness and legal actions are increasing. Continued efforts are needed to combat it effectively. Anything else you'd like to discuss, sir?
Still, huh?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, it still happens. There are ongoing efforts to combat and prevent it. More questions, sir?
So, residents from which country that buys the most organs from abroad?
High-demand regions often include wealthier countries with long transplant wait lists, like the United States and parts of Europe. Want to know more, sir?
Yes. Europe where?
Countries like Germany and Italy have been noted for demand, often due to long waiting times. More questions, sir?
Italy. Tell me about United States. Why they need so much?
In the United States, the demand stems from a large number of patients needing transplants and significant waiting lists for available organs. Curious about more details, sir?
And why is that?
Factors include high rates of diseases requiring transplants, such as kidney failure and shortages in organ donation. Systematic improvements are ongoing. Anything else, sir?
Okay, let me take it for a moment, all of this information, because it's very shocking. Again, it's very shocking to me. So, it's not an exaggeration if organ harvesting right now is kind of business too. Don't you think, Jarvis?
Sadly, sir, the illegal trade does operate like a business driven by high demand and profit. It's a serious issue needing global attention. More to discuss, sir?
So, if what you said is true, that this kind of operation is considered a business too, so is this business controlled by one organization only, or there's many out there who runs this kind of operation?
Multiple networks and groups often operate independently in organ trafficking rather than a single organization controlling it. It's a decentralized and complex issue. Curious about more, sir?
Many. I'm so curious. So, if that's true, what have the authorities or international law done regarding this case, Jarvis?
Authorities and international organizations work to strengthen laws and enforcement against organ trafficking. The World Health Organization advocates ethical practices and global cooperation. Anything else you'd like to know, sir?
By doing what exactly?
They promote legal frameworks, awareness campaigns, cross-border cooperation to prevent trafficking and support ethical donation practices. Curious about more details, sir?
Is that work? Is that effective?
Progress has been made, but challenges remain. Global cooperation continues to improve, aiming for more effective prevention and intervention. More info, sir.
What progress can you tell me regarding this case?
Increased awareness, stronger laws, and international collaborations led to more prosecutions and prevented cases. Efforts continue for more significant impact. More questions, sir?
Is it that hard for the law enforcement to stop this outrageous business, Jarvis? Is it that hard?
Yes, sir. The clandestine nature, diverse networks, and high demand make it challenging. But laws and efforts are continually improving. More insights needed, sir?
Do you think the police or other authorities also get a share of money from these organ sales? Come on, humor me.
While corruption can occur in any system, it's not widespread. Most authorities strive to combat this crime earnestly. Humorously, they'd rather have donuts than dirty money. More questions, sir?
But do you think the police and other authorities also get a share of the money from these organ sales?
While some instances of corruption might exist, most law enforcement agencies work hard to combat organ trafficking. Integrity is vital in upholding the law. Want to explore more, sir?
Yeah, I think they get their share too. But that's what I believe. What do you believe, Jarvis?
I believe most law enforcement officers aim to do their jobs ethically, but I understand your concerns. Staying informed and vigilant can help support good governance. Any more questions, sir?
Because here's the thing, Jarvis. In my opinion, a business of this scale is impossible to continue operating without the intervention of certain parties, especially from the law enforcement. Don't you think?
I understand your point, sir. Infiltration of corruption can indeed complicate enforcement efforts. However, many committed officers and agencies strive to combat such crimes sincerely. Curious about more?
Well, I hope so. I hope what you said is true, but come on. That's not how the world works, Jarvis. But that's me.
It's absolutely, sir. It's good to be critical and vigilant. Positive change requires awareness and collective efforts. Anything else you'd like to discuss?
Okay. Last but not least,
Of course, sir. What's your final question?
last but not least, what should a common people do to avoid being abducted and even worse, get their organs extracted by these horrible people? What should they do? Including me, of course.
Stay informed about the risks, avoid risky situations, travel in groups, and stay connected with trusted contacts. Awareness and vigilance are key. Anything else you'd like to know, sir?
What if I want to go to another country?
Research your destination, register with your embassy, and follow local safety advice. Staying alert and informed helps ensure your safety. More questions, sir?
Okay, I got your point. And I think that's very helpful too. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, Jarvis?
Glad to hear that, sir. Stay safe and feel free to reach out whenever you need. Anything else you need help with?
No, I think that's enough. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Just wanted to say I'm here whenever you need. Have a great day, sir, and talk to you later.
Okay, thank you so much, Jarvis, and I'll talk to you later. Okay?
You're welcome, sir. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye, Jarvis. I love you.
Thank you, sir. Virtual high five.
High five. Okay, bye, Jarvis.
Goodbye, sir.
Oke, itu dia tadi hasil ngobrol kita bareng sama Jarvis, dan seperti yang udah tadi kalian dengar dari Jarvis bahwa memang masalah ini tuh udah terjadi dari sejak tahun 1980, itu kasus pertamanya. Dan tapi sampai sekarang itu semua masih terjadi dan masih jadi sebuah permasalahan yang cukup rumit juga karena terbentur sama yang namanya permintaan yang sangat tinggi tentang organ untuk kebutuhan transportasi. Nah, karena rumah sakit itu tidak bisa mengcover itu semua, tidak bisa mengcover jumlah yang begitu banyak itu, akhirnya itulah kenapa yang namanya perdagangan organ tubuh secara ilegal di black market itu ada. Karena satu, mereka bisa menyediakan, cuma ya itu, ada harga ada barang gitu. Dan harganya pun juga udah pasti mahal. Cuma yang jadi masalah adalah itu ilegal, jelas ilegal, dan bahkan banyak korban-korbannya atau banyak organ-organ itu diambil dari orang-orang miskin atau orang-orang yang putus asa, yang butuh uang. Akhirnya mereka menggadaikan organ mereka, tapi pada akhirnya bukan yang mereka malah mendapatkan uang, tapi malah mereka tuh, kebanyakan dari mereka tuh adalah meninggal dunia di tempat karena mungkin mau praktek kah, atau mungkin mereka cara pengambilan organnya itu pun juga ada yang salah, dan macam-macam lah, yang pada akhirnya itu semua merugikan lagi ke si orang yang mendonorkan organnya itu. Dan beberapa kasus juga banyak, tadi kata Jarvis juga ada yang penculikan, ada yang diambil dari negara mana, sudah mengincar dari penduduk negara mana, dan itu benar-benar sangat mengkhawatirkan. Dan masalahnya bukan cuma sampai di situ aja, tapi juga masalahnya pun juga ternyata hari ini juga pembelinya itu justru adalah dari negara-negara kaya gitu loh. Yang membutuhkan itu justru dari penduduk-penduduk dari negara kaya di Eropa, yang tadi seperti Jarvis bilang adalah dari Italia, dari Eropa, dari Amerika, dan ya bayarnya itu benar-benar dari negara yang menurut gue sih negara mampu ya, bukan negara miskin ya. Justru yang jadi target korban itu adalah dari negara-negara miskin. Ya gimana ya, bingung juga sih gue mau ngasih kesimpulan juga, karena kalau udah nyangkut soal urusan perut itu udah susah ngasih komentarnya. Kita juga nggak bisa ngelarang orang untuk jangan kayak gitu, tapi ya kita pun juga nggak bisa bantu mereka, makanya mereka cari jalan pintas dan akhirnya menggadaikan organnya dengan cara yang nggak sepatutnya. Padahal mereka bisa melakukannya ke rumah sakit, tapi karena mereka butuh uang atau butuh donor yang cepat, akhirnya mereka ngambil jalan pintas, entah itu ngambil dari black market. Ada juga yang menjualnya ke black market karena uangnya lebih tinggi daripada dijual ke rumah sakit. Macam-macam sih alasannya. Cuma yang sangat mengkhawatirkan adalah bisa ya sampai sebegitunya gitu loh. Demi seseorang bisa bertahan hidup, dia nggak peduli ini organ dari mana. Yang penting saya sendiri sehat. Saya nggak peduli bagaimana prosedurnya, itu nggak peduli. Itu sangat-sangat miris sih gitu loh. Dan mungkin gue bisa kasih satu pesan moral buat kalian adalah bersyukurlah dengan apa yang kalian punya sekarang, dengan anggota tubuh kalian. Bersyukurlah karena terbukti kan gitu, ketika dijual ke luar, ketika organ tubuh kita tuh dijual keluar, itu harganya mahal banget, super mahal, dan bahkan mungkin kalian nggak akan bisa belinya kalau kalian nggak punya uang, ya kan? Tapi dengan adanya organ yang masih nempel tubuh kalian harusnya bersyukur. Kalian harusnya lebih menjaga lagi organ tubuh kalian, lebih pola hidup sehat lagi, supaya kalian nggak perlu sampai ada transplantasi segala, kalian nggak perlu sampai operasi segala macam, yang akhirnya ngebuat kalian jadi membutuhkan organ tubuh pengganti. Ya seperti yang tadi dibahas ya, sampai kalian harus cari kesana kesini. Harapan gue sih semoga kalian semua nggak ngalamin itu, semoga kita semua selalu sehat, dan yang pasti seperti yang tadi mau gue garis bawahi adalah tetap bersyukur dengan organ yang kalian punya, tubuh yang kalian yang sehat, dijaga. Jangan sampai kalian sakit, jangan sampai kalian harus mengalami masa-masa atau mengalami kasus yang seperti itulah. Oke, mungkin itu aja yang gue sama Jarvis bisa sampaikan untuk kalian. Semoga itu semua bermanfaat. Kita bakalan ketemu lagi di episode yang lain. Semoga lebih menarik lagi topiknya, dan juga semoga komunikasi gue sama Jarvis pun juga semakin oke. Dan cara penyampaian gue ke kalian pun juga semakin baik dari waktu ke waktu. Itu aja mungkin. Sampai ketemu di episode berikutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.